Hey guys, this is Babbling Brooke, and I've been wanting to talk about an issue for a while now that's really been bothering me. And yesterday I had looked at YouTube and I saw a video by Babbling titled Washington University Bans Offensive Words, Male and Female. And watching that just brought this all back to the forefront of my mind, and I started getting really pissed off all over again. So, as many of you know, I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, and all my family and friends still live there. And I recently, in July, we went back. The kids and I went back home for a visit, and during that visit, it came to my attention that somebody that I love very much, a very, very close friend of ours who's more like family, who attends Washington State University, is not the person that they used to be at all. This person, okay, so when my kids were little, when they were babies, I was a very, very overprotective mother. I was obsessively overprotective. I wouldn't even let my own mother watch them most of the time. But we had there was a girl who lived across the street, and we absolutely loved her. She would come over and hang out with us. She would tell us about, what was going on in her life, and, ask us for advice. And, we were in our 20s, and she was a young girl, and she just really became part of the family. And even when our first visit, I mean, it was so hard. The day before we moved, she came over like 15 times, and she was probably one of the hardest people to say goodbye to. Well, definitely one of the hardest people to say goodbye to. And when we came back for our first visit, she was the very first person there. 2 years after we moved, the first time we came back home to visit, she was the first person there. And even this time, when the first time I saw her, we just lost it. I'm not a super emotional person, but just seeing her, I couldn't stop crying. Neither one of us could. Sorry, this is really upsetting. She is family to us. And when we moved, she was a strong, funny, independent, just awesome person. And, the type of person that you'd be proud of. And she's just an amazing person who we love so much. So when I went back home to visit, and you guys know how much the politically correct bullshit really bothers me. Well, I mean, it was pissing me off before, but now it's extremely personal. Because my friend, who is, like my baby sister, she's not the person that she was. At all. And it is entirely because of her time at Washington State University. All kids, all college students have anxiety. All college students, I mean, it's a tough time. You're growing up. It is, instead of making these kids feel worse and ruining their lives, they should be, teaching them to grow a thicker skin and toughen up. And that's the kind of person she was. She had been growing a thicker skin. She was a tougher person. She was a strong, wonderful person when we moved away. Now, after attending Washington State University, she's not the same anymore. And it breaks my heart to see somebody I love be just so destroyed by professors and a therapist who her professors sent her to, and who convinced her that it is her parents' fault that she was neglected as a child. I was there during her childhood. She wasn't. Not at all. Her parents are Korean. They're from Korea. It's a different culture. She was not neglected. Just because, but this therapist and professors, they've convinced her that she was neglected as a child, and and her anxiety and everything is because of all these things, and because of that, she doesn't even talk to her family anymore. And now I see that Washington State University is banning the offensive words male and female. When anything, whether it be political correctness, when anything in society becomes more important than truth, than facts and reality, there is a serious issue. A serious issue. And when these kids are going to college and starting off their college years as strong, independent, amazing people, and then after a couple years, they are turned into anxiety-ridden, terrified, just broken people. Broken. I mean, broken. This is just, it's gone too far. It has gone so beyond too far. They are brainwashing these kids into believing that they are somehow victimized by their families, and they're tearing families apart. They're destroying families. What the fuck is going on when this is okay? And now it's gone so fucking far that they are banning words of, it's offensive to say male and female? Are you kidding me? What is going on, Washington State? Seriously. It seems like, it breaks my heart to go home and realize that it is nothing like my home anymore. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's sick and it's disgusting, and it has been pissing me off for a long time, but this is beyond pissed off. Now I'm hurt because this is extremely personal, and I mean, how fucking dare you? How dare you take your stupid bullshit ideologies that don't even work in the real world and force them down the throats of these poor kids and turn them into people who are broken? How fucking dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are? You people are evil. Pure fucking evil. And let me tell you something. These people are the same people who support Hillary Clinton, and I mean, the whole liberal agenda is crap. They want to turn us into broken people. They don't want people that think for themselves. They want us all broken. They want to break people so that they'll have to rely on the government to take care of them, and that is bullshit. When the fuck did it become okay? When did it become a good thing to be a victim? Feminists and social justice warriors are fighting over who is the biggest fucking victim. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, but when I was growing up, something to be proud of was being strong. Being a strong woman who could handle whatever life threw at you. That was something to strive for. That was what you should be proud of. This bullshit over who's the biggest victim and who's the most oppressed. How fucking pathetic are you people? It is disgusting. It is making me, every time I turn on the TV, I want to fucking vomit. Because this whole society is disgusting. I don't even know where it can go from here. Really, think about it. Where can it go from here? it can either change and, you know, this will be just what, I mean, what I really, really, God, please, what I really hope happens is that this whole, it'll be known as the politically correct era, and we all look back on it as just a huge period of stupid. Just the dumbest period in human history. But the left is just pushing and pushing and pushing to make it worse and worse and to break more people. And they're, you know, this is intentional. And this is somebody who I love, and to see what has happened to them, I seriously, I so wanted to cross the mountains and go to Washington State University and just go on a rampage, because this is disgusting. And these people are fucking disgusting, and they're pathetic, and they're sick. And they're infecting others with their sickness. And this has got to stop. It is ridiculous. I don't even know where it can go from here, but it has to stop. Anyways, here's the article about the Washington State University, and where the person, you know, who's basically like my little sister, who I love so much. I mean, she's the only person. When she was 13, she was so responsible. I wouldn't even let my mom watch my kids, but I would let her watch my kids. She was the first person I let babysit my kids. I love her, and this kills me. It absolutely kills me. Anyways, I don't even know what else to say. Here's the article about what's going on at WSU. This is Babs. I love y'all. So I was gonna post like screenshots of the article and go ahead and read it and everything, but I'll just post a link in the description, because honestly, I don't even think I could get through it. I'm that fucking upset about this. So thanks for listening, guys, and I love you.